You got to be a special person. I mean, a really special person. If you can collectively tick off the left and the right. Never before, there have been people like this before, but never before has there been anybody, I guess, in this current election year to really unite both the left and the right. Well, what do you mean? Is there a new candidate that's in the race? Is Dr. Jill Stein becoming front and center? Is it Dr. Cornel West? Is it RFK Jr.? Oh my goodness, is it Trump? Oh, what, Biden? No, it's not well, it is a politician, but it's none of the people running for president. It was somebody who had a shot maybe at being a VP. But boy, oh boy, is she done. Give it up for the dog killer herself, Kristi Noem. That's right. Who is this lady? Who is this scumbag? Who is this horrible human being? Well, this is a lady who boasted about killing a dog. She killed a dog. To which I got to say, this person in particular, hello? This is one of my many clones, John Wick clone kit, who has a few words for her, a few choice words. Because when you go after a dog, a whole country said, I don't think so. So Kristi Noem, the Republican governor of South Dakota, had a shot, no pun intended, at being named Donald Trump's presidential running mate, but blew it, no pun intended, by boasting about shooting her dog to death. She has already she was already unlikely to be picked as VP, but had a shot, no pun intended. But after this, just impossible. Noem's story about killing Cricket. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't know all this to the story. Hold on, folks. I'm reacting to this dude just brand. I mean, I heard about this, but this art. Oh, Cricket. Rest in peace. Hold on, folks. R.I.P. to Cricket, man. We must avenge Cricket. Noem's story about deciding to kill Cricket, a 14-month-old wire hair pointer she deemed useless for hunting and a danger to chickens, is contained in her forthcoming book. Not going back, the truth of what's wrong with it's you awful woman. You're what's wrong with politics. I told you we're ruled over by sociopath. Oh, Cricket. God damn it. R.I.P. to Cricket. From the window to the wall, Cricket. We got you, man. We got you, man. Not going back to truth of what's wrong with politics and how we move America forward will be published next month. Last week, The Guardian obtained a copy and reported a startling tale of Noem and Cricket the dog, whom Noem says she hated. More startling still, Noem also describes killing with 2 shotgun blasts an unnamed, uncastrated male goat, which she deemed too smelly and unruly. Everyone, send out the signal. John Wick, listen, you got some business to do, man. You got some business to do, Mr. Wick. Continuing on the page, Noem defends her actions as indicative of the kinds of unpleasant things people have to do on farms and in politics too. F off with that, okay? Since the story became public, she has doubled down, saying her family recently put down 3 horses, claiming she was legally obliged to kill Cricket because she killed a neighbor's chickens. Well, then that's on you, the owner. That's on you. According to the Guardian Review, South Dakota law suggests Noem may have committed a Class 2 misdemeanor by allowing Cricket to kill the chickens, and also may have contraved the law by killing a dog on her own property after attack on the chickens. A spokesperson for Noem did not comment on that contention. I want to pull up this video here. This is when everybody gets along. Everybody can get along. To the left, to the right. From West Coast to East Coast. From the north to the south. Ramp up the signal. We got to get our boy Wick.
Both sides of the aisle do not agree on much right now. but they have been united in outrage over South Dakota's Governor Kristi Noem's confession.
How utterly heartless do you have to be to shoot a 14-month-old dog in the face? Because look, if it wasn't doing its job on the farm or was attacking chicken or people, okay, you're a public figure, or at least you have a platform in some way, shape, or form. Even
like, why would you bring that up, genius? Just remember, just because someone's in a position of power or maybe an upper manager, all that kind of stuff, doesn't mean that they're smart, okay? Ciara, after looking at her for a little bit, I'm seeing a psychopath, and I'm also seeing a village idiot at the same time.
if you're a private citizen, you very easily could have posted somewhere, I'm putting my dog up for adoption because maybe it's not working out here on the ranch. And I can guarantee you many people would have raised their hand to take that dog in. You just don't go ahead and murder it.
I have 4 rescues and I have a puppy. I got to tell you, you know, what she's done is she's sabotaged herself, whether or not it was to, you know, buttress what was coming down the road. But she also managed to unite the right and the left because America, if nothing else, we are dog lovers.
But we don't live in a time where she didn't have the option to put out an ad in the paper and say, or, you know, call her friends and be like, where can I find another home for this dog?
Yeah, like, look, if Cricket wasn't a farm dog, then guess what? Maybe Cricket might have been a city dog. Cricket, City Dog Adventures. From the farm to the city, how this little pupper has an adventure that warms America's heart. Oh, my God. I just thought of a movie, and, oh, Cricket. Oh, God. 14 months. R.I.P. Cricket. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. I'm so sorry, Cricket.
Like, I mean, what is she? What's up with Kristi Noem?
She realized a construction crew had watched her kill both animals, and the startled workers quickly got back to work, she writes, only for a school bus to arrive and drop off Noem's children.
Oh, dear God. Ah!
She writes, Kennedy looked around confused, Noem writes of her daughter, who asked, hey, where's Cricket?
That's pretty.
Holy shit. Hey, Mom, where's Cricket? Cricket's gone to the great beyond. That's where Cricket has gone. There was nothing we could do about it. It was an accident. They whacked our boy Cricket. They racked our boy Cricket.
School bus to arrive and drop off Noem's children. She writes, Kennedy looked around confused, Noem writes of her daughter, who asked, hey, where's Cricket?
That's pretty awful as someone who lost a dog.
But she wrote this in her book.
Growing up on a somewhat of a family farm run by Eastern European immigrants. And we were deer hunters, turkey hunters, geese. There was absolutely a sense of life and death with animals in our life, but there was never a joy in killing, and there was a respect to it and a process if you were hunting and if you brought home a game to. But this story was more about how she felt killing an animal. And that's what's scary about it. The impatience, kind of like a switch flipped in her brain, and she decided she needed to kill it.
She just destroyed any chance she had at being Donald Trump's vice president, if she had any chance at all. There's no going back from this. I mean, just ask Mitt Romney. You know, the multimillionaire thought it was a really good idea to put his dog on a roof of a car for 12 hours. That story sticks with him to this day for good reason.
I actually forgot about that Mitt Romney did that. Stupid idiot. And hold on. Travis Wolf, get up and go see the White House counselor.
She could try to talk her way out of this all she wants.
Because she couldn't train it. Give it back, bitch. Give it back.
God in heaven. Listen. Governor of South Carolina, Kristi Noem. Clearly, you got some issues. But I know a guy who would like to have some words with. He just wants to talk. That's it. He just wants to talk. If this is an example of just how crazy our politicians are, now they're writing about all the crazy stuff that they do. All right. They can't hide it. If there was a problem with your dog, Governor Noem, however you say your name. You could have just put it up for adoption. Like, hey, look, got this dog. He ain't doing his job on the farm. Can somebody adopt this little puppers? I'm pretty sure somebody would have done that. That goat. Oh shit! Can you imagine being a construction crew? You see a dog get shot, and then you see a goat get shot, and you're like, "Whoa, holy cow, lady, what's going on?" And then her kids come home, and they're like, "Jesus, is she gonna shoot the kids? Is she gonna shoot us?" I mean, that's probably gonna stay with those construction workers for the rest of their lives. So how do we end this segment? Well, first of all, we're gonna keep John Wick here because I want my stunt double to realize my counter proposal. Look. I don't know what's going to lie in store for the future for yours truly, but if I ever get the chance to do a movie, I'm going to do a freaking family-friendly film. Cricket the Dog. A story from farm dog to city dog, how he captures America's hearts. And it's going to be the dog is going to be from the farm. He goes to the city, has a little run-in trouble here and there, but life lessons are learned, and it warms the whole country's heart. That's right. Cricket, from farm dog to city dog. An adventure that's too doggone funny. Put me in the game, coach. I'm ready. And as for you, Chris and Noem, you know what? Right here. Go fuck off.